Good afternoon, guys. As promised, the video delivered for the upcoming events in the draft and keeper leagues and a lot of deadlines coming up. So I wanted to touch on a few things. First and foremost, guys, applause to the league. The league is paid in full before we even have a draft. That is unheard of. I'm super pumped about that. Thank you for everyone who was able to get to a bank, put money in my account. I was able to withdraw that, put it right in the league envelope. Also, everybody who paid me in cash prior to that. So, guys, truly very happy about that. Now we can focus on all the fun stuff. I don't have to worry about chasing anyone around. So, like I said, very, very happy about that. On to other topics. Keepers are due Saturday the 24th. So this Saturday by 11 o'clock Eastern Time, 10 p.m. Central. Just input them in there. You just click on Select Keepers on your My Team tab and pick your keepers. I know there's a lot of talk, like people are trying to figure out who. A week is plenty of time, guys, so don't rush any owners. Some owners just, want to toy around with you and, make you think about who you're keeping. But, yeah, I mean, that's really all I have to say about that. Keepers are due that day. I'll probably make a video that Sunday, which is, pretty much 6 days before the draft, kind of letting everybody know, just so the keepers are out there, who the league's keeping. And then I will also get the picks laid out. On a sheet of paper, this person's not picking this round, this person's picking that round, and the order of the keepers, and what round they were actually taken in the prior year. So that's really it there as well. Jared, I believe, was going to buy the draft board, so as soon as he gets that over here, me and him, or me and whoever, can get the draft board set up so that way it is ready to rock and roll by Saturday for the draft. Other than that, guys, I wanted to really touch on the potluck for the draft. A lot of people, are kind of fucking around. I have paper towel. We don't need napkins. Thank you. Cups, if you want to drink out of a cup, that's cool. Beer bottles are exceptional as well. So, bring your own beer or beverage, whatever you'd like to drink, vodka, Sprites. People can bring mixers if you'd like. We have a cooler, we have a fridge, freezer, so you really don't need to worry about bringing your own cooler and stuff like that. But I do have one if, we need it. Other than that, yeah, I'm going to bring pizza. I know Jeff probably chicken wings, or Mike was going to bring wings. If anybody wants to bring chips, dip, soda, I don't know. Chips, I already said chips. Candy, a dessert. The more entrees, the better, though, guys. If somebody brings wings, we have pizza. You guys know what the fuck to bring. But anyway, yes, please put it on there so we know. Someone brings Sloppy Joes. It's easy to make. I also saw Brock's idea, getting $8 to me, and then I just run like a list to Meyer, and I buy wings and garlic bread and just all sorts of shit to cover. That way it's just done by me. I can do it the day before the draft, have it all here. The only thing I don't like about that is I gotta make all that shit, and I really don't want to do that. Wake up that morning because I have to work, and so come home and then do all that stuff right before the draft. Not a big fan, but if that's what everyone wants to do, I could take care of it. I got Betty Crocker in this house with me, with Mike, so Mike would be willing to help with that. He's usually off Saturdays. So that's another option, guys. Go ahead and vote on that if you put under Brock's comments on the Draft Day Potluck tab. Go ahead and put that there. But other than that, there's not a whole lot of activity, which I'm kind of disappointed about, but I kind of understand. We started the league up a little earlier this year, so, the lingering waiting for the draft to get here, it's just kind of that anticipation building, and you're just kind of like, hurry up and get here. So I don't blame you there. Let's see what else. Draft on the 31st of August, which is that Saturday. We have it scheduled for 10 p.m. Central Time, 10 p.m. Eastern Time, which is 9 p.m. Central. We did this for Jared, who has to work. It's a busy weekend for him, so we made it work. And 9 p.m. is not too bad. With this live draft, it's really not going to be that bad. Just wanted to give you guys some heads up. I do have limited seating. This isn't like a huge house, so the basement is kind of small. So bring whatever you need to prep for the draft, whether it be your cheat sheets, your draft your draft cheat sheets, draft magazines, bring a computer. I have several outlets. I can run a power strip downstairs. We'll be fine with that. I do want to let you know our internet is pretty sketch, so don't be surprised if the internet goes out. I got to kind of fix it. So come prepared, maybe a backup plan just in case the internet drops out, because we're not going to be utilizing the internet this year. We're going to be probably doing like what we did last year with the ESPN thing popped up. That'll kind of help it go by, but I would recommend everybody printing out a cheat sheet from ESPN. It's the easiest one. That way you can kind of go through and follow, hey, this guy's been taking scratch. But I'm going to try and have that up. And I know you can't do it with the keepers, but if if the draft board's up there, then that way, we can just put, okay, he was kept here, select that player. And it would kind of work in that regard going forward. I'm going to try and see, I don't know, anybody have any suggestions, have a friend that would want to do it, to kind of be our draft day official, I would say, that would kind of write the picks down on the board, slap the picks up there. Unless you guys wanted to do it this way, where, that draft board comes with stickers. We could have a podium. You walk up to the podium, this is my pick, selection here, slap the sticker up, and then you go back to your seat and you get back to your draft cheat sheet. We could do it that way. So we wouldn't need an official. That would kind of be cool, make it a little bit more official, but a lot of moving around in that small basement. Other than that, guys, really not a whole lot. I did just want to make a video. It's been a long time since the last one. I don't want to talk everyone's ear off. I do, real quick, I will update keepers. But these keepers are not set in stone, guys, and everybody knows that, once keepers, you can interchange keepers from now until that deadline. But come Sunday the 25th, say if your guy's playing in a game on Sunday the 25th and he blows his ACL, that's your keeper. Sorry. Setting the deadline, that would be just like if we had already drafted and the last preseason game a guy blows his ACL. It's the same concept, it just hurts a little bit more. Yes, you can drop him, pick up somebody else, and then you'll have to find another keeper for next year, but that would be your keeper and unfortunately a loss. And so I wouldn't want that to happen to anybody. That's why we draft so late, just in case anything happened. Like Victor Cruz last night, bruised heel. He went in for x-rays, everyone was concerned. Mike was a little upset, but I mean, he had time before the deadline. Now if that happened after, say he broke his foot and was out 6 to 8 weeks, he has to keep him. So anyway, I'm going to run by the league keepers real quick, just to kind of give you guys an update. This is as of today. This is not official. And nobody's changed anything. The only one that was submitted was, and this was obvious, was Doug Martin and Alfred Morris from Aaron Presbolinski. So everything else stayed the same. Nothing changed. Yeah, a lot of injuries though this year too already. I mean, anybody who saw the Dustin Keller hit, that was pretty nasty. He did about everything he could to that knee, so hopefully nobody's planning on picking him. Other than that, yeah, a lot of injuries though so far. Jeremy Maclin was a huge one. Dennis Pitta was a big one. A lot of injuries, so yeah, keep an eye on that. If you don't, that's even better for me. If you, I'll take Jeremy Maclin, 5th round. Hey, great pick. Anyway, guys, I'm very excited about the draft. I hope you are too. Get pumped up for it. I actually cleaned out our shit basement. It looks pretty nice down there now. But yeah, like I said, I mean, I have pretty limited seating. We have like 2 couches / futons and a round table, 4 chairs. I'm going to work on getting some slider chairs set up, or not slider chairs, but foldable chairs, and I'll probably even take down a recliner or 2. It's going to be tight, like I said, but I mean, if we sit around the TV, it doesn't make it too bad. If you guys have any questions, please post them in the comment box on the left side. We got new polls up. Please vote on the polls. I know we only got 4 people on there. I don't expect you guys to check this thing every day because, activity's not there yet. But, during the season, I do expect you to check it every day. I would like that. There's a lot of activity once the league starts with trades. I will be texting everyone when a trade is made to let you know, hey, trade's in, get on and vote. You have 3 days max. And everyone better vote. There would be 10 votes on there. Obviously, the teams that initiated trade are always going to allow it to go through. So it does kind of skew the results, but it does take 6 to veto. I don't want this to be like a veto league. But anyway,